Getting Tony in position. There's our step liner. We have a board cut right there to fit in. This time we marked it. The other day we didn't have it marked, and we were scrambling trying to find out where it goes. So we'll put that together once we're done buggying. I had a great phone call with a viewer and a fellow concrete dude about what we need to pour these steps. He has a chute for the front of his skid loader, holds a half a yard of concrete and has a chute with a door on it. We could pull that up, shoot that, no more shoveling. So we're gonna check that out. Called him, he called me, left me a message. 3 days later, that's how I do stuff. 3 days later, I get around to calling him back. I was on the phone with him for an hour last night, just chit-chatting back and forth, and you know, it's just so much fun. So he didn't have to do that, so I really like that. That was fun. Okay, taped. We put AZAC underneath their door for them. 2 steps down. So I really like it when we use chairs. I'm used to using them. We have a pile here. As we pour, the buggies move back. We'll slip them in the middle as we go. Looks like everybody's ready. Okay, there we have it all poured. Not sure how much he has left in the truck. On jobs like this, I always order, I probably waste some concrete, but man, if you've been there short on a stamp job, it is no fun. As you saw, we changed it up a little bit. Tommy and Steven were on buggies. A couple new guys here, just want to get them up to speed raking and being in the concrete, actually working alongside of us. So that's why we changed that up a little bit. Sorry about the camera, it slipped out of my hand there. So as we pull these joint clips off, you can see how it's stuck in there. If you don't tend to this right away, you'll see a little pocket there. So just shake that shut. It's not a big deal here, but if it were in that step up at, almost eye level, you would definitely see that little dimple. Okay, on to cleanup. Enough chit chat. Okay, concrete's a little bit soft up there. You can see we're all in the shade. So I jump about halfway. Steve's bringing the curb edger down. I'll get started here. Just work that in between the liner. Concrete's really soft yet. If I hold up. I'll just get that groove going. Get in the groove. A little bit tighter up here, huh?
Were you leaving when I was coming through that season?
Okay. That's looking better. Yeah, good. That's a little bit easier. Okay. years ago, we would come in and form up a border, pour a border, or pour the main, move the forms out, and pour the border. It would take 2 days. Now we can do it all in one pour. We can offer it in different textures and even a splash of different color from one to the other. And what I like about it, the border is tied in. You know, it's the same pour. Winters with the freezing and thawing, now you don't get any movement. I have borders going around my driveway that were poured separately, and over the years some of them have moved. Even though they're rebarred underneath, it still separates a little bit. Okay, a little bit more to go. Concrete's still really soft. I wouldn't even mess with the border too much just yet.
You want me in there, right?
Yeah, 1, 2. We'll head down it. Time we get to those steps, we might be all right. If you mess with the border right now, it'll get all crooked. It's a little wet. Not for long. I'm anxious to get to those steps.
Yeah. I put Mac on them.
I saw a screw gun over there, hammer, snips. So we're bringing this down nice and even, so it's all the same color. Thanks. Concrete about ready to start stamping. We'll get a coat of liquid release on the border, spray each mat. The guys will take care of the border first. That gets a heavy stone stamp. We'll texture that, and we'll texture light skin on the inside. That way we'll stamp right up to the edge. Yep.
You want a floppy for in there? This outside.
Yeah, I was just gonna roll up. Yeah. Okay. If you want to hand me that black one, I'll get it out of your way, and we'll go the skinny here. Oh, that is a skinny, so. That's why we put texture on the edge, so now we don't have to go all the way up to it and smash our border cut closed. Good. Okay, Steve gives final touches. We just broke that into 2 stones. We left one big one there, here. Now tomorrow I'll do a saw cut corner right over. That'll play in nice. We'll do parallel down the house. Here's what we always look at, because I know a homeowner looks at it. We want to see a nice even stone going down here. We don't want to see these crooked. That tells us we're out of square. So fortunately, we got lucky and we are square. Very nice. This was the hard patio. We'll move down the street and do the easy patio. Right here, a little bit of liftage on that. Looks good, guys. Looks good. Okay, tomorrow, power washing, saw cutting. Like I said, parallel. A lot of, as this wants to move, we're tied into the house a little bit. So about 3 feet off the house, it'll want to crack. So allow it right there. Center, off the step, and maybe one more here. Power wash this all clean. Let's go. There's that broken stone face, and most of this gets buried. And there's the steps up there. Okay. There you go. They can go out front and we'll squirt them off. And we get these gaps in the liner. When it's nice and wet like this, easy to take care of. Tomorrow you'd have to hit it with a grinder and take care of that. I had gloves this morning. I don't know what I did with them. Okay, here we go, patio 2. Mixers up there just showed up. I just finished wrapping our Epifoam around these posts. I really like this material. You can see how pliable it is. This post needs to twist, and you know it will. It can. I like to get stone all the way up to it though. I don't want concrete touching that post anywhere. I like that. Okay, step liner, walk. Nice thing is, and this is how it's been working out for us. We've been fortunate. This morning we just finished 3 houses up there, same pattern. So we just brought it all down, didn't have to load anything in the truck. Here we are back to pouring concrete. Let me get that phone, let's get pouring. Okay, closing out this 4, putting our bulkhead in, end form board. Gather up dirty tools, head up to the truck.
There, or you not worried about it?
We're good. Okay, moving into the afternoon, a little less videoing and more work as the temperature rises. So this is our cuts off of the posts. Trying to get some crack relief off of each corner, and it looks nice. This walk is almost ready to be textured. Steve's taking care of the border under here in the shade. That's why we saved this one for round 2. Now we're all in the shade stamping, not in direct sun like we would be up there.
Pull that.
As soon as Tom's done, yeah, I could break it right here. Yep. Screw gun. Okay, wish it were going a little bit better. It's not going bad though. Just we're wet here and it's rock hard over there in the sun. So we got about 6 feet of stamping done and we are on hold. Chris is taking care of the border. Now we'll stamp up to that line. So you can see the good crack relief we get around these posts as well as decorative. Put a wheel texture on it first and then a heavy stone stamp on top. All right, hopefully we're stamping in minutes. Okay, just about done. Just making sure we're all connected. Cuts right here. Make sure those cuts come all the way to the edge. Good. Okay, 2 stamp patios, 1 day. So you can see how just a 2 or 3 feet in the sun, and now we're in the shade for the rest of the afternoon. So that's nice. And I say we, meaning the concrete. We're heading to Zilly for demo. You knew it. One more job.
I heard it.
Okay, this patio is just about done. Stephen came in yesterday and did our saw cutting, targeting the corners, off the corner of the post, center, following the cuts, and then last minute turn it to the post rather than miss it by 1.5 inches. There's our walk. We do a little bit of grading. Now the homeowners can take it from there. Okay. I just gave it a quick sweep. Make sure there's no debris on it. I like doing these first thing in the morning when it's nice and cool out and the sealer dries kind of slow. Making sure I hit that face. Look how it just brings that right to life. Pops the color out. Clean and dry. There you go. I just came back out to refill. Put the spout at the top of the can. Makes it a little bit easier to pour until you get some out of the can. That's what I'm using today. Poly Seal from ChemMaster. Alright, let's go finish this up. Okay, one last look at this. All second coated. Border, heavy stone border, majestic ashlar stamp. Storm gray, antiquing, gull gray concrete. One more to go. Okay, there's number 2 patio, all done and sealed. Pretty much the same as the first one, just roughed in the landscaping for them. Second coat is drying nicely. Center cut right up through the steps. Looks good, Steve. Okay, let's go enjoy the weekend.